Sherrard Johnson. I'm an English professor and a writer living in California. I'm the author of 2 books of poetry and several on the Harlem Renaissance. Growing up near the coast in Los Angeles, I've always had an affinity for water. It's a combination of fascination and fear that just draws me in. It took me a long time to learn to swim. I wouldn't put my head in the water, but finally I accepted that you can't get anywhere if you don't get fully immersed. That's how you find your rhythm. Being immersed in a place as well as in its context has always been really important to my writing. I'm drawn to authors that use history and geography to get into the interiors of people, beyond the surface or stereotypes. I try and do the same thing in my work. In late 2019, I traveled to Hawaii for a conference. Beforehand, I took the opportunity to push myself and become a stronger swimmer so I could give surfing a try. As a Black woman, my gender and race already puts me at risk. Surfing requires a kind of scaffolding that isn't always visible. That kind of risk, so dependent on other people supporting you, has always seemed superfluous or excessive to me. How could I justify participating in an activity that placed me in further danger? There's a balance, though. Not being able or willing to take a certain amount of risk can prevent you from living a full life. It got me thinking about the ways in which risk and race and entitlement are all tied up together now and throughout history. And as someone who teaches mostly Black women's writing, I couldn't help but find literary connections between my experience in the waves and the words of writers like Toni Morrison and Jesmyn Ward. I wanted to tell a story that doesn't ignore the realities of racism and its traumas, but still argues for enjoying and fighting for moments of joy.